up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ballgame.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Gain of 14. First down, Bears.
They'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field. And that is in the area where usually someone was held. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. Into the end zone. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Blue 32, hut.
Here's Young now to throw right away. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Panthers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And let's give them about 4 on that one. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt.
Close pass. Intercepted.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big hit.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Carolina first down.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready. Black, shovel 38. Ready.
Here's Young. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. It's a nice job there making that happen.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll go with him again. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
45, white. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young on the run to the right. To the goal line and in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina.
Really nice job there by the running back, just staying alive. And really what he does the best, Mike, is stay in the quarterback's line of sight. Once a quarterback starts moving sideways towards the boundary, you got to stay in phase with him. You don't want to drift. You don't want to make that quarterback throw it back across his body. This was perfect how he stayed in line with them. Easy throw, easy catch, easy touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's second down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
and a yard.
Run it up. Vegas.
Now Williams. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First down, Chicago.
First down, Chicago.
Here's Williams now to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First and 10. No turn and hand this one off.
The running back, again the ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
We are through one. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 12 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
After losses on the last two run plays, they face third down and 14. Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
22-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Connection made. It's Burton. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Raise it up.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Red, 38. Trouble, 38. Black ultra. Hut.
On 1st down is Young. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Blue, 32. 43 railway. Hut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Smash, red. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 41-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Down. Hut.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set, hut.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Set, drill, 52. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready? Break.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set.
Here's Young to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Set.
Now Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Bears. 33 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing again, Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. Williams to the air once more. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They'll try the right side this time. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
32.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Third and goal. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. He'll try and throw, and here's Williams. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, that looked easy. We often talk about how condensed the space is down here in the red zone, but he got wide open that time.
I think anytime you see a guy that wide open, Mike, it comes down to not everybody in the secondary doing their job. Maybe someone's trying to do a little bit too much, and it backfires. You have to understand, what is my role within the coverage? Just focus on that, because when you don't, it leads to coverage breakdowns, and they don't get a lot easier than that one.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Here we go. Steel. Black. Black. 95.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Now Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
10 at the 49-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Down. Ready.
Here's Young. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he's in! George Pickens. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Panthers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
To kick off
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Trouble, 38. Black 40. Cut.
Young to throw on first down. And that ball incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Handoff here, the middle, and tough running there. He's up to the 32. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. Third, they need 8.
Set, ready. 45, White. Set.
Here's Young. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready to go.
The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ready to hold up.
Williams to throw on second down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bears first down. Give up the middle, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Here's 1st and 10.
What is up?
That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
What is up?
Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he will take it in himself. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 12. Five-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set, hut. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Look at play action with Young. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Here we go, set. Green jack, yellow, 43. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Forced out wide. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10.
Set. 52 boom. 10 cycles. Cut.
To throw, Young. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Block 40.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hut.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
To throw is Young. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
3rd and long.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
To throw is Young. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
For Carolina.
He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
What is up? Whiskey.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Vegas.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Bears 28.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. The big tight end Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Williams. That complete to Swift. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throw it again. It's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Here's Williams now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Now, it's Horn. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Right back to him on 1st down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Slide. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Now Young. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw. Jermaine Pratt, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Williams. Moving outside the pocket. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. And sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
42-yard line.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
What is on?
Williams going to keep it on the zone read.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3.
We got hit back.
They'll stick to the ground.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
What is up? Vegas!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Ready. Drill. 52-50. Green. Check, cut.
Brown will start on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
2nd and 7. 39-yard line.
On the set. Set. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Set. Hut.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
And with the game on the line, Mike, here, fourth quarter, you put the ball in the hands of your running back behind this big offensive line. Great job, 2 hands on the ball. Powers ahead for the first down, and that should all but end this one.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.